What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for today. Here's what's happening. As always, we want to let you know if you, a group of your friends, want to get together for some Wednesday night. That's right, I said Wednesday night because some of y'all don't work. You understand me? Wednesday night live fun and action, or if it's on the weekend with some friends, again, some colleagues, I don't know, some family. Check this out right here. That's right, Legacy Park, baby.
Private parties at Legacy Adventure Park. What all do you get? A personal guide to lead you through the day. A private shelter with your gear prepped for gameplay. Shuttles to and from 7 of the best fields in the state. Safe zones to watch the gameplay risk-free. And all the food, drinks, and gear to keep you in the game. Book your private party today at Legacy Adventure Park.
That's right. Legacy Adventure Park up Lockport, Illinois. Your paintball experience awaits. For my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. We will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That being said, joining me on the program today, this guy from across the way, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say. That's a long intro, I tell you.
You know, it's still the same 5-second duration. But, yeah, so I'm going to say this. Joe Flacco Thursday night pieced up a division rival. And it's time for people to start asking serious questions. Serious people need to start asking serious questions. And do you know the last game that Kevin Stefanski had, his offense had 20 points?
No. Ask me, do I care?
Well, you should.
I don't. I don't.
You're decked out in
I don't.
merch.
It's for promotional purposes only. Don't
All
get
right,
it twisted,
okay.
bro.
Well, we
Don't
know,
get
we
it
know.
twisted. I don't.
All I'm saying
I
is,
don't wear this because I'm like a stadium entrant or nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? Or patron. No, I don't do that.
Look, I go and I look at the numbers and that type of thing, right? And so I was kind of curious on this, and I'm like, ooh, they did last year. They scored, a game last season, right? Ken Dorsey was the offensive coordinator.
But he wasn't calling his plays, though.
That's right. He was not calling the plays.
Listen.
So you have to go back almost 2 full seasons now, because we're approaching November. It was November of 2023 that a Kevin Stefanski-led offense scored 20 points, and that was in Baltimore, of course, in that comeback game.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You may need to spike it. Yeah.
No,
absolutely.
listen. Let me explain something to you. That may be breaking news to people who are football fans and just they're not Browns fans. But if you've been watching the Browns since 1975, that is nothing that stands out. Okay, I don't want to look at the stats. I want the graphs. I know what I've been seeing on the field. Okay, since 1999. Don't get me started. Really don't want to get me started because I got a book over here sent to me by Terry Pluto. That's right, Cleveland.com's own. Cleveland Plain Dealer's own Terry Pluto. He just sent me the book. He done wrote about 10 books on the Browns. False start. He wrote, I don't know what, 15 years ago. I've been telling you all this. I tried to tell you and I tried to tell Brother Rich this 7 years ago. Listen, bruh, I did I don't know, a reel, a clip, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how long ago I did it now. And I was born in 1969. In 1970, I believe, the Cleveland Browns traded Paul Warfield to the Miami Dolphins for Mike Phipps, a Purdue product. Okay. In 1972, the Dolphins went undefeated and won the Super Bowl. And I quote, Don Shula said, that was the missing piece we needed. The Browns, whoever made that trade, whoever thought it was a good idea to trade Paul Warfield, because that's like really like trading Jim Brown at during that time. That's how significant. Like Paul Warfield, bro, is all pro. I don't know how many times. Whoever thought it was a good idea to trade him then, that guy is still in the building 172 years later. I'm just trying to tell you because it gotta be. be. He gotta be. Listen, let me say this to you, bro. My contention has always been with Kevin Stefanski. I asked this question when you and Brother Rich were still defending the Browns. I don't know why you defend doo-doo. Excuse my French fries with no burger. If that's what you all consider indignant, forgive me. But I asked the question, was he on the hot seat? Now it's popular to do so? Oh, man, please, I ain't buying it. Because, again, most people I talk to at work, they love to mention that he won Coach of the Year twice. All right, fine. But here's what I'm asking you. If you are to expect me to expect that is supposed to mean something, winning Coach of the Year for coaches in the NFL in particular is what? The coaching pinnacle. You've reached the pinnacle, right? No? Right? Okay. So then what is your progress, or more specifically, your regress been since then? Hello? Look at it. At what point when you watch his offense does it say to you, even without a bevy of talent, if I'm saying that right, what part of his offense makes a defense have to say, oh, this is something different, or give us something else to look at or look for? Bruh, if you don't have, this is what I don't understand. You don't have the wide receivers really. That obviously, because I mean that you don't have a Jamar Chase, obviously, but we knew that already. But okay, fine. But you got Quinshon Judkins and you got Sampson, the guy, right? Andrew Berry. This is your draft. This is the draft that's going to probably save you your job for another year type of deal, right? So then I'm saying to Stefanski, listen here. I get it, you the coach, but you're going to play everybody I picked. You got to play them. You should have Judkins and Sampson should be in the backfield at the same time, bruh. Every time the Browns, I'm trying to tell you, yes. Again, now you're talking to somebody that's been watching them for 40-something years, bruh. Every time the Browns have had any marginal success, there's been one common denominator. Even in the Jim Brown era, they've had two guys in the backfield that could hurt you, period. Jim Brown, Leroy Kelly. A matter of fact, the Browns back then had three. Jim Brown was just the most prominent. Ernie Davis, and Ernie Davis died, unfortunately.
I told you about him, Syracuse product. It very much looked like a replica.
Take over, bruh. So that's going. We talking about the Jim Brown era. Then you go to the Rutigliano era with Mike Pruitt and Greg Pruitt and Brian Sipe. Sipe won NFL MVP that year, and guess who the Browns had in terms of a superstar on that team? I know Sipe again won the NFL MVP, but nobody knew that he was going to win the NFL MVP that year. You understand? Ozzie Newsome was the only bona fide star on that Cardiac Kids era team that you could point to and talk about in the same breath as you would a Megatron or a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? A guy you knew was a Hall of Famer. Dave Logan and them guys were just like the Kosar era with Biner, Slaughter, and all of them. Them guys wasn't Hall of Famers, but they were great for our team. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? And in that era, the Kosar era, Mack and Biner, on occasion Metcalf or whatever the case may be. Even Leroy Horde, Tim Manoa. Now they want Mack and Biner, but you get the point. So you had, and then fast forward now under the Kevin Stefanski era, you had Chubb and Hunt. Both were good blockers, better than average blockers, better than average pass catchers, better than average rushers, could run inside or outside. But you get in certain goal-to-goal situations or inside the red zone and you pull one out and put one in like the defense didn't know that was coming, and he's still doing it with Judkins and Sampson. I don't want to hear it. You really and here's the let me add insult to injury. Dylan Gabriel threw the ball 52 times. Unproven. I don't care what you think of him. He was unproven 52 times. And it really was more like 57, 58 on the dropbacks because he got sacked 6 times. And you only rush the ball 17 times, but you see every time you put the ball in Judkins' hands what he can do for you. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing else about the Browns, and I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about Andrew Berry. The only other guy we'll really talk about really is Paul DePodesta. Bro, I'm telling you right now, Kevin Stefanski's offense, and the question I've been asking has been and will always be, what the heck did he even do in Minnesota? He had the benefit of Kirk Cousins and Dalvin Cook, I believe. He had the benefit of them two guys, man. Whatever success they had, Minnesota did when he was there, it was in spite of him, not because of him. His play calling is unimaginative. It is very predictable. And where is it when you, and then the one playoff game that they won, he wasn't even there against the Steelers. Yeah, who was coaching that game? Alex Van Pelt.
Right.
Yeah, who's calling the plays? Yeah, I get it. Every coach wants to be a play caller. I get it. But if you ain't good at it, give it to somebody else. You're not Andy Reid. You're not. And then on top of that, go up in the press box if you got. I don't know what you got to do, but get a wider view of what's going on the field, man, or a better view, because he has no. We chide players for not having football instincts. Well, he has no game flow instincts in terms or in correlation with his play calling. To me, he stinks.
Well, someone I want to give a little bit of kudos to quickly is UAB. I know we're going to get to scores and that type of thing, but UAB, who had fired, Mark Ingram is the athletic director over there, and they had actually fired Trent Dilfer just recently. But the interim coach, Alex Mortensen.
Yeah, Chris Mortensen's son.
Absolutely. Just handed the number 22 Memphis its first loss of the season.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Adam Shutton. If I'm saying that correctly, I just saw here notice on my phone that Adam Shutton is watching the show currently. He likes the show. Cool. Shout out again. Yep. You know him?
No.
Oh, okay. Shout out. Okay, then. He's got a random viewer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on back.
He follows the page. I do know that.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm not as up to date on all of the behind the scenes stuff as you are, you know what I mean? Because I'm sleeping quite frequently, quite often. But yeah, we're gonna get things rolling. We're gonna start this show officially. But yeah, when we get to our pick'ems, our Sunday NFL, our Week 7 pick'ems, I'm gonna add a little extra to each before I make each pick. Not every team, but I got a few questions about certain teams. As far and in regards
to have some answers. I got some docs up myself.
Yeah, the remainder of the season or whatnot. All right, let us start the show. All right, up first is our college football scores update with Double J. Would you please update us on the college football scores? Did Ole Miss lose that game to Georgia?
Yes, they did.
Oh wow, well I'm not surprised by that. Who is Deuce Alexander? What's his name? The wide receiver for Ole Miss.
Yep.
That guy, that catch, that's an NFL catch he made.
Absolutely, it was.
That was an NFL catch he made, bro.
100%.
And if you notice, after catching, he turned his body, bro. The body control, the land in bounds. Y'all peep that. I mean, come on, man. You talking about details. I mean, Kobe was anyway. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go down that road. But yeah, shout out to him and Ole Miss. But Ole Miss shouldn't have lost that game, bro. And at the end of the day, yeah, give me some more college football scores because I got some folks I want to talk about. Bad.
Certainly. Arizona State knocks off number 7 Texas Tech 26-22. Big deal? Minor deal? Okay. All right.
Now, if you'd have said Texas A&M, that's different. You said Texas Tech.
Okay. Texas A&M survives the storm from Arkansas 45-42.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't imagine that many points being put up in that game, but okay. Texas A&M. All right. They still undefeated. Got to be.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of undefeated, number 3 Indiana told them to kiss a different S. That being Michigan State, 38-13.
They Indiana beat Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Paige and Mrs. Alva. That can't be
fell
good.
Asleep to that one.
So. No, for sure. I mean, who wouldn't? I don't blame her. What was the score?
38-13.
Oh my gosh. Ooh wee. Does Indiana play Ohio State this year?
If they do not, they certainly or
maybe in the Big Ten championship.
I would say so.
And is the Big Ten championship, is that a home field advantage? We'll get to your comment here in a second. Is that a home field advantage type of deal?
I don't think so. Oh, I mean, wait. I'm sorry.
Like
yes, I do think so. So I watched Louisville versus IU at Lucas Oil handful of years ago. And again, proximity wise, was about the same.
Yes,
really similar for both. But it was about 70-30 for that game.
Oh,
for
wow.
IU.
Oh,
So-
Mrs. Alva. Oh, wow. Who can sleep on the couch? I already sleep on the couch. That is no punishment for me.
So I would say colossal home field. Even though, yes, Ohio State, we know they travel and so on and so
Yeah, I
forth.
know. But no, I guess I'm asking, like, if should Ohio State and Indiana meet up in the I was going to say the NFC Championship. Ooh, boy. And the Big Ten Championship, depending on who got the better record, will depend on who's at home for that game, or is that a neutral site?
No. That's in Indianapolis.
Oh, all
And they may have
right.
to move it now. Imagine that.
No, they're not gonna move that,
I
bro.
know,
Lucas Oil, bro. This ain't Cleveland Browns, Brook Park Brown Stadium that we're talking about. You know what I'm trying to say? That's not what's happening here. But anywho, yeah. Who else we got? LSU
Early
took
third quarter. What's that?
LSU took an L2, didn't they?
They sure did.
Oh, and how about them Hurricanes? I try to tell y'all every year, man. Y'all try, them Canes, bro. I don't get wild by none of that. I told you, after the way they lost to Georgia Tech twice last season and prior to, that was it for me, bro. I still watch. I'm a football fan first, bro. I'm a hoop fan first. That's why I still watch the games. What little bit I do, you understand me? But as far as any fandom involved, no, bro, that's been long gone for the Browns and all of that too. I'm just wearing this again for promotional purposes only. But yeah, Miami, Carson Beck threw 47 interceptions, I heard, in that game. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, you wonder why the people in Georgia was clapping and rushing the field once he left. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, I'm not surprised. And they lost to who? Louisville? Yeah. I mean, Lamar Jackson must have went back for a game or something, because how you lose that game if you're Miami?
I think that one might have saved Jeff Brom's job. Not that he was ever really on the hot seat, but by year 3, you're supposed to have some kind of results. At Purdue, by that point in time, he was basically taking us to the Big Ten title.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the money, that you wanted. You left us high and dry, and we were just lost.
Well,
we didn't
being left high and dry is a norm now in sports. So
absolutely.
I mean, how many times we seen a guy coaching his last game, but he got to coach the bowl game, but he already got the other job. We've seen that a million times.
Like, as I mentioned, at least in one of the chats, the James Franklin buyout requires him to coach somewhere else in order for him to get the full $50 million.
Okay, he could coach anywhere else. He could coach. He could do like Martin. What the heck, man?
Not again.
What the heck is going on with my lights, bro? This is ridiculous, man.
Lightning is struck twice.
Yeah, lightning is struck twice. My gosh. But it don't matter where he coached. He could do like Martin in that movie where he was coaching the Smelters, or whatever.
Well, now he said on College Game Day that he's looking forward to winning a national title just somewhere else. So implying it will be college football, likely landing.
Who's going to hire him, though?
Well, Michigan State certainly would. I know that wouldn't be probably, if you're saying national title, and IU's coach would have been the most, by far, right? By a country mile would have been IU's coach to go to Penn State. Am I right? Is there anybody else out there that's active?
I don't know.
Is Penn State in trouble? The serious question, because
why is that a question? They can't tell? Yeah, they're in trouble. What you mean?
What? No, I'm saying that because I'm
trouble. What do you mean?
When thinking, how many people have won national titles that are like currently coaching? It's like 3, dude.
I don't know, but either way it goes, that's two different things, though. Penn State is in trouble because Penn State can't beat ranked opponents.
No. I'm saying as a program moving forward.
Are they in trouble for what?
Winning a national title. Is that too lofty of an expectation, knowing that kind of stat that I'm going with at this point, which is outside of Ryan Day, Jim Harbaugh's not here. Nick Saban's not here.
It's too okay. Yes, it's all right. So is winning a national championship for Penn State too lofty? Yes, but then why is it too lofty? Let's discuss that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because they're garbage.
No. I think it's more than that. I think it has it's not as simple as everybody wants it to be that, okay, we're going to pour in money. And like, here's the thing. Indiana's coach now just renewed his deal, of course, because, every time they throw his name around, he gets more money. $11 million.
Okay.
Remember when we were complaining about 2?
What is going on, man?
This is fantastic.
Why y'all keep cutting my lights out, bro? What's happening here? Oh my gosh. I got technical difficulties all over the place. Keep going. What is going on here? This is unbelievable.
Absolutely. So in short, what I'm saying, with active coaches, when there's like 2 or 3 active coaches that have won a national title, to suggest that you could just dump this guy who at least made the college football playoff, made a run within the college football playoff. I know you were going backwards, but remember, you just got to get in. It's kind of like March Madness.
Okay, but getting in. Okay, but what are you getting once you get in from Penn State?
But that's what I'm saying. They won multiple games. It's regardless of who
in the playoffs.
It was. Look, we got
in the playoffs,
South Florida ranked, and some of these other teams now, where it's not just the Big Ten versus SEC challenge.
Okay, let me ask you this: under James Franklin, what is Penn State's record against teams when those games matter more than other games?
Correct. They do speak.
Okay, well then that's the barometer. Winning.
But again, I'm saying, where's the outlier that you're going to find when there's 3 head coaches that have won a national title? I get what that dude did over an extended period of time, but he also took care of business with the lowly opponents that he also came up against more times than not, too, in order to remain in the conversation annually. Unfortunately, yes, I get it.
He was in the conversation by default. He wasn't in the conversation because if he was in the conversation, it was because of his fault. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's for the most part. And the kind of conversation he was in was not the kind of conversations based on what he'd been given in the whiteout or whatever it is that they have in Happy Valley and all that other good stuff that he should have been in. You can't be giving that guy, and you're talking about getting $50 million based on whatever it is that you're doing after the fact, and get it all, and then ain't get nothing out of it. That's all I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, man, it's not rocket scientists from Houston or Dallas. It don't make no never mind. So care who be it. James Franklin is done. I don't know who you're gonna find. I don't know. Get Nick Saban. Shoot, send me an application. You know what I'm saying? I know Red Right 88 better than anybody. I'm just trying to tell you.
So, I'm saying that for everybody else. So, James Franklin would be welcome addition at Purdue. Absolutely. If he could beat everybody else.
What did they say that? Yeah, but listen. If you all were welcome,
bro, they just lost 19-0 to Northwestern.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Northwestern is pretty good, though. I watched. Yeah, they pretty good. Northwestern just beat Happy Valley. I watched that game.
That's why he got set. Look, that's why he lost his job.
Exactly.
Right?
So don't
knock Northwestern. That's how good they are.
Yes, what I'm trying to say. They getting dudes fired.
Look, that speaks for itself, right? If
that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I was saying.
If that's the loss that gets you fired.
Hey, I'm just saying. That's why I just mentioned it. Northwestern, boy. You know what I'm saying? And Northwestern probably sitting at like 4-2 or something, 5-2 or something like that on the season.
That's right.
Somewhere around in there. So, okay. I mean,
speaking of, I would go get their old coach who actually had them competing at this comparable level and then sued them for wrongful firing and won.
You all need to get Joe Tiller back. That's what you all need.
Right. Well, unfortunately, that ain't happening.
I mean, or maybe give Drew Brees a call. He seems to got a lot to say nowadays. Whatever. Yeah, James Franklin, bro. I don't know who else they might hire in his stead. I don't know all the coaches that are on the coaching carousel or potential or otherwise. But you can't keep that guy in the building, man. You had to make a change. Now, who you change to, I don't know. Who you go get? Bill Belichick, maybe? I think coaching then passed him by, man. He got a young girlfriend, bro. He's
controlling all the meetings.
Well, whatever the case may be, he's not thinking about coaching. He can't be. You know what I'm saying? The poor North Carolina guy fumbled right at the goal line. It was still time left in the game, but had he scored, they would have put North Carolina up. And who's to say they might have won that game? Got fumbled right at the goal line. Oh my gosh, boy, it don't get no worse than that. Yeah, but anywho, give me some more scores.
Absolutely, we got Texas and Arch Manning in a dogfight with the Wildcats. 10-10.
Arizona State. No. Arizona?
No, Bluegrass.
Kentucky?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know they was playing Kentucky. What's the score?
10-10.
Oh, well, that ain't nothing. Yeah, Texas.
Well, with 9:30 in the fourth quarter, it is.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was whoa. Whoa. Oh. And Texas only put up 10 points. Oh, that's bad for business. Yeah, Sark, he gonna be looking for another job too. Some guys are not good coaches, man. They're better coordinators than they are coaches.
Did you hear that there was it RC? Someone pointed out that Arch Manning's Georgia high school kind of plays a weak schedule, and that potentially his numbers were inflated.
Oh man!
Due to his celebrity, and so what he was saying is that he's not a good quarterback. Instead, that it was going to take a little bit more time for him to catch up to the speed that he was ultimately be playing.
Well, I don't blame him for that. I blame the people that put him on the pedestal for that. That's their fault. You can't listen. I asked this about the players themselves when we were talking about NIL early and stuff on. You don't be mad at the players for taking advantage of a system that they didn't create. Who creates all this fanfare for these guys? Who says this guy is the next guy or the second coming to that guy? Or who says this guy is better than that guy? The people do that. The players don't do that. Now you got one guy who says that he's better than everybody else. Okay, that's another story for another day. Gully, where you at? Yeah, ring that one up. But for the most part, I don't hear players talking about I'm the best since Megatron, so I should get the ball 18 times a game. I don't hear players for the most part. I don't hear them saying that. People do that. They get on social media and say, oh, he the GOAT. After one game, okay, right. Sit down, pom-pom, prisoner of the moment. Okay. Please, recency bias. Nobody got time for that. I mean, Arch Manning is Arch Manning. I didn't think Arch Manning was all of this and all of that. And again, here's all. Now, mind you, I'm saying it here now. All of this talk about Lenoris, the Browns drafting Lenoris next year. I got a question. When the Browns and any other team, when they are evaluating quarterbacks, okay, number one, do they know what they're looking at? Because if they haven't gotten it right now, what makes Lenoris being the number one pick of the Browns next year, potentially or possibly, make folk think that it's going to somehow, some way work itself out and you still got the same, you still using the same dish rag? And does Lenoris, I'm on the roll right now. Does Lenoris does he throw receivers open? Is that on your list of evaluators? What in the world? Stop cutting my lights out, will you? My gosh.
Yeah, I'm going to make this crystal clear. The Browns should be, banned from being allowed to draft that position that early.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you do realize you have a quarterback that has like $100 million left.
Yeah, we got Deshaun Watson. Okay.
So you're either going to pay him to be there, at which point, at least for the time being, he is should be eligible to play by that point.
Bruh, I've seen every Browns quarterback since 1999. I laugh at people on social media who post the stuff about them currently as if though it's something. This is not new to me. It's not. Mm-hmm. Okay, I seen Spurgeon win. Okay, look more like when he played breaking win. I saw Jackie McMullen, maybe not, but she should have been back there. I mean, they had a list of that whole a litany of them. I mean, my gosh, who haven't the Browns had? And bruh, once again, I'm going back to Stefanski. You got to help me to understand, how is it that after your second Coach of the Year award, I don't know if it was immediately thereafter or that following season, or maybe it was 2 seasons removed, but after your second one, you got rid of all of your offensive and defensive staff. Your whole staff was gone. The players that year had some of their best years under your staff, and you got rid of them for who? Deuce Staley, with all due respect, a better running back. He's proven to be a better running back coach than Stump Mitchell. In what way? Alex Van Pelt, or excuse me, Kevin Stefanski as a play caller has proven himself to be better than Alex Van Pelt. In what way? Whoever the special teams coach is right now has proven himself to be better than the previous one. In what way? And I don't want to hear nothing about Schwartz and Schwartz's defense ain't this or Schwartz's defense ain't that, because the defense is already now that what Miles said. Okay, the lights just going out in the building. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I don't know what the heck's going on here, man. I got a faulty one. I'm gonna have to, oh my gosh. It's unbelievable, man. What the hell? Yeah, that's gonna happen again. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to do it when we go to a commercial break. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to try to figure out how to stop this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm just saying, bro. At the end of the day, Schwartz, I don't have a problem with Schwartz in the defense. Miles probably shouldn't have said what he said because you did take the money.
Well, you know what? He cares more than you, Barbershop.
Oh, and listen, bro, don't play me. Listen, bro, don't play me like that. Don't play me like that. It's a reason why I don't care. It's because of they. Okay. And on that note, yeah, we're gonna take a break. Talking about, oh, they care more than me. Yeah, they should. Yeah, Miles ain't been there as long as I've been Clevelander and rock and rolling with them. Bro, I was from the original Dog Pound. You better ask Clay Matthews about me. Yeah, and Felix Wright and Eric Turner and Don Rogers. Ask them about BSJ, baby. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk some more of this. I don't know, football, college football scores, and place your bets. Oh wow. NCAA done came over with a new one. Boy, this is going to be a hoopsie doopsie, baby.
I'm Jordan Gudeman, and I'm the founder and CEO of Eddie G's Cookies. I was first diagnosed with a nut allergy when I was young. At the time, there weren't a lot of labeled items that said if there may contain nuts or there are nuts in the food, so my brother and sister and I baked a lot at home, and we enjoyed treats from mixes and things like that, but I noticed that it was not the same as what my friends were enjoying, and I started making up my own recipes. When it was time to pick a career, I decided to start a bakery so I could share my treats with everybody else. When I started creating my recipe, I was taking in all the things that I thought I was missing out on. A soft, chewy center, a crisp outside crust, and a taste that is just like it came out of the oven at a bakery. When I put all those things together, I'd come up with a recipe for a dream cookie. Eddie G's Cookies only uses the finest ingredients. We have all natural flavorings, no preservatives, and every cookie is made in a nut-free environment. The best part about Eddie G's Cookies is that they can be delivered right to your door. You can share them or not. We won't tell.
That's right. Get your Eddie G's cookies at eddiegs.com. We can go to Amazon and get you some of them sprinkles. And what I say, them snickerdoodles, make sure when you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. All right, Double J, let me get the rest of them college football scores, and let's talk about what the NCAA has reportedly approved. And that's a new rule. Baby.
Absolutely. So what we have here, Duke did not hold it down at home. Georgia Tech survives 27-18.
Hey, that's my dark horse.
That's right.
I told you, Georgia Tech, well, they're gonna make the playoff and watch what happens. They're gonna make some noise when they get there. They run a modern day version of the wing T.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a problem.
Well, and it gave Georgia fits last year. That was
course.
The thing.
Yeah, that's that Navy.
Was a year ago.
That's that Navy Army type stuff, baby. They still run it too. Okay, go ahead.
Virginia survived at home 22-20 versus Wazoo.
Oh. Man, I know that was a pretty good game, man. I meant to try to catch that one.
You know what I did catch? Just side note, adult kickball. It was actually at the same fields in Virginia that Aiden was playing at. We were watching it on ESPN this afternoon. So.
Kickball, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, well, I hope whoever was out there playing, I hope they got good health insurance. Yeah, because the body don't move at 35 and 40 like it did at 13 and 14.
No, and that was on display there as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Yeah, a couple Bud Lights, bro. That's it. You about to bust something.
We got Alabama up by 10 versus Tennessee with about halfway through the third, 23-13. And
hey, give me that Clemson score again. What'd you say? Clemson what now?
No, that was Alabama, Tennessee.
No. I'm saying go back. Give me that Clemson score again.
Yeah, they lost
to
a bad team.
I know that's who they were. I couldn't remember who they were playing.
Sorry, SMU. That's right.
Yeah. I was watching that game. Yeah. SMU, they sneaky too.
Yeah, absolutely. See, that was my original dark horse, pun intended.
Yeah, they sitting probably what 5-2 now, somewhere
Correct.
around in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5-2. Yeah, I think they get in the playoffs. They're gonna make some noise when they get there. All right, give me some more.
All right, and then we had again. I mentioned UAB 31, Memphis 24, Oklahoma 26, South Carolina 7.
That's Oklahoma. Oklahoma, they gonna wee. I want where we did our preseason thing. Where were they at? They weren't in the top 10 preseason.
No, they were just outside of it, but we mentioned they were playing Michigan at the time, like a week or two from
Yeah.
Minnesota unranked beats number 25 Nebraska. Again, that was Friday, 24-6.
I'm not surprised. Minnesota's pretty good too, man.
I thought Purdue was going to beat them, but they came back and knocked them off. And I think
Minnesota's up and coming. Is that the right word for that? Up and coming. Okay.
Number 8 Oregon rebounds 56-10 versus the Rutgers. And BYU currently beginning of the third up 10-7 versus 23 ranked Utah. And speaking of ranked, on the
BYU
road,
pretty good. BYU pretty good too.
Number 16 Missouri is up 10-7 versus Auburn in the third quarter.
Man, I don't know, man. It sound like is Alabama back?
Well, they would be 6-1, 4-0 in the SEC. I mean, that sounds a little bit more along the lines of the Alabama in the Saban years. Am I willing to jump out of that tree?
Nah. I mean, yeah, in one loss, yes, but the way they look, Saban was, he was monstrositizing teams. DeBoer, you can tell the difference between Saban and DeBoer. You can tell DeBoer's from Washington, or he coached at the Huskies. Yeah, because Alabama, they look more finesse. When Saban was there, man, it was, offensive line, and defensive line was on full display every Saturday. I'm trying to say, with a Trent Richardson run 2-3 here and there type of deal, and a Derrick Henry, but Saban was Bear Bryant and reincarnated. He running the smash mouth. DeBoer seems, he liked the bubble screens and all that old type of stuff. I'm not saying they don't have a place, but when that's all you really do, who's to say? I don't know.
A good one right now. Barn burner, 24, 20th ranked USC, 24, 13th ranked Notre Dame, 21, midway through the third.
Whoa, USC's winning?
Yeah, they just scored. To take the lead.
What's the score again?
24-21.
Oh, wow.
Now, remember, Notre Dame opened, I want to say, about an 8.5 point favorite, as high as 10.5.
Yeah, and that's, and Freeman, that's the coach of Notre Dame, right? Marcus Freeman is. His name is being mentioned as potential coaching candidates for the Browns. I'm trying. This is why Cleveland is constantly being. I can't help it, y'all. They're gonna constantly be in dysfunction. Like, why? Why are you looking at him?
No, Penn State should look at him.
I don't care who should look at him. I know the Browns. Once again, they had Mike Vrabel in the building.
Notre Dame took the kickoff back for a 100-yard touchdown.
Oh,
it's now 27-24.
Oh, so that alone right there is going to get Marcus Freeman the Browns job. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because he got great kick returners. Oh, whatever the case may be.
I think Kentucky's going to beat Texas.
Well, we have to see. We'll come back for an update after.
Well, yeah, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, and the fourth. Okay, stay tuned. The NCAA has reportedly approved a new rule that will allow Division I collegiate players to bet on professional sports. The new proposal will reportedly have to be approved by all 3 divisions of the NCAA before it becomes an official rule. First of all, what are the 3 divisions of the NCAA? I didn't know it was 3 divisions.
Well, of course course there is, right?
So you got a what? You got a legislative, a judicial, that type of deal?
No. Division 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, duh. Oh, wow. Wow. See, when I thought division, I'm thinking, legislatively. I'm thinking the 3 branches or whatever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No.
Hey, you can tell it's past my bedtime, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
snap. Oh,
Boy, what's in this water? Man, I tell you. Okay, so
that is
Well-
awesome.
But if it's the division 1, then why do division 2 and 3 need to weigh in on this if it's only if it's only pertinent to division 1?
Well, because there is the possibility that those guys can go pro too, and that they gamble.
All right.
Meaning,
so-
like, it's more prominent that the Division 1 players are the ones that are gambling. Right?
Okay.
They're more worried about them, right? You're not going to hear Grand Valley State, they had a gambling ring.
Yeah, you will. In this
I mean,
day and
you
age,
might.
yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. In this day and age, you will. But I get it. It won't be as newsworthy as it
Sure.
would be if it's Alabama or Ohio State or somebody like that to get caught up under the rug, so to speak.
Well,
Here we go. Then my lights keep going out. I have no idea what's going on here. None whatsoever.
now do you partake in the paranormal?
No, what I partake in is I need another ring light. That's all that is. That's all that is. Oh my God. Oh boy, this is a fun one here. Yeah, now I gotta go get another ring light. I have no idea. I think I might have a bad connection somewhere in here. I'm not sure. Anyway, I can't check it right now. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm not so sure. Follow the money. This how can this be a good thing?
Well, Tony Petitti of the Big Ten is having discussions with private equity. You know how we just remember the Pablo Torre thing that we talked about with the NFL?
I was just going to say, here we go. Yeah, here that is again.
But in this time, it's at the collegiate level. It would bring a couple $2 billion of cash flow.
But I still something somewhere is missing.
But this is why I'm saying, to me, once you do that, you have both have really kind of drawn a line in the sand, which is the one saying we don't even care anymore. Go ahead, you want to gamble your money away, do it. The other saying we don't care anymore. We're gonna take, we're gonna become, feed the beast that slays us here, and have to constantly give money and make it about money. Officially, as if it weren't.
It's never been about money.
Once you involve private equity, remember, they can't tell the people with the Roth IRA that you just lost your money unless it's 2008.
Okay.
Whoops.
But when has it ever not been about money?
I understand, but once you're now entering an arena where you are, in theory, operating almost entirely differently. Because remember, a lot of these
so in other words,
it went from they're not paid. Yes, TV revenue and stuff goes to.
But now they're going to get paid by corporations, is what you're saying.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay.
This is where it's kind of dangerous in a way.
That's my hope. Hello. So because it went from basically it's illegal. Oh, here we go. The lights out. They're just gonna stay out this time. Illegal to legal.
Potentially, and that's why I mentioned to you both in the chat. I mentioned the 3 things that were being done or being argued against. Remember, there's 3 different acts, if you will.
Yeah.
Not Shakespeare. So again, the Protect Act, which keeps NCAA schools away from private equity deals. Remember, these are state-funded institutions for the most part, right? They're not private. They're not private schools.
Hey, listen, whatever it is that can get me out of my property taxes, if this can somehow, some way, I don't
do that, dude.
I'm throwing everything in the bag. What you mean? I want everything in the bag. Hey, listen. Hey, What I'm saying to you is they take my property taxes to pay for schools that are failing. All right. I'm
well,
saying
right, but look who's writing your books.
okay, look, I'm just saying, look,
Since
use some of that
1989.
use some of that corporate money and pay for these schools that are failing and stop taking mine. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they are, and they have been.
Hmm.
But when you kind of realize it's all by design.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but it's a percentage. The percentages
leave
are
that for another day.
don't balance out. The percentages of money that you're taking from me, the taxpayer, to pay for these failing schools ain't the same as you're taking from businesses
Well,
and
but
corporations.
We're also
and such.
very kind with our giving to countries in need or those that have free health care and free
exactly.
college.
Yeah, well, I mean, give 20 billion to Argentina. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
What do we need it for? There's no
Of course.
homeless
I
problem
mean,
and
yeah,
crises
exactly.
and
Of course,
in LA.
Of course, yeah, they're shutting down schools and whatnot, you know what I mean, and making a big stink about the Browns moving from Cleveland, downtown Cleveland, to Brook Park, which is 10 minutes away. Anyway.
Now,
Yeah,
there's
okay.
also the SAFE Act, which, again, so it rewrites the 1960 sports broadcasting law, which is instead of we as the SEC doing a deal with ESPN and or ABC, Disney, whoever, all of us, all Division I is going to put all our money together with the deal. So there is benefit from a bottom-up approach, but not so much from the top down. Technically, all win, but not really.
Okay.
Because there's nowhere for you to go if you say, I don't like that deal, or I want a bigger piece of the pie. When it's kind of one of those, too bad.
All right. So inevitably, this is a good thing.
That one's debatable.
That's
I think if it can help the Grand Valley states of the world or the Hillsdale colleges that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, remember somebody somewhere is going to be placing wagers and coming wagers, backdoor type. Somewhere it's not going to work out. It's going to
Right. And then lastly is the SCORE Act. This one I will let you decide, actually. Student compensation through rights and endorsements. Basically, schools do not have to consider them employees. And the antitrust exemption can restrict what players are earning. So they don't want to call you an employee, but they do want to tell you how much you can make. Yeah, okay.
So they don't want to call you an employee, but they do want they can't tell you how much
you can make.
But you're an employee.
Wow.
So you're not an employee just in namesake, because that's where it's sitting at on
to be deemed an employee means you are owed certain things.
Exactly. Like health care, money, compensatories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Matter of fact, I want y'all to overcompensate me. I want the whole situation to be overcompensatory. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Yeah, I want more than what I want. Yeah, I want 400 years. Anyway, give me reparations. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't try to rescind the reparations, buddy. Just pay the man, Shirley, and the women, Shirley. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, why is this so complicated? This whole ordeal of what was going on, NIL portal, all that. Why is it so complicated? Because it was unregulated before?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, regulate it and get the stepping. Because it's here.
Yeah, just Warren G it, regulate.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just got a feeling, man. I don't see how this is a good thing for the NCAA.
Well, it's not a bad thing, because here is the thing, which is by doing so, we can have it be DraftKings Field at FanDuel College and at other bettingplace.com.
So all of that tradition at these universities, let's say Yale, for instance, or Cornell, all of that tradition goes out the window when DraftKings, they pay a certain amount out of pocket.
I wouldn't necessarily
place their name
on the field as our litmus test, but certainly the others.
Not? Duke, North Carolina.
Duke's not necessarily. They're participating because they're part of a conference that utilizes it, right?
Okay, so let's say it's Wisconsin. No, let's say it's Ohio State. What are they going to rename Ohio State? It's going to be the DraftKings Field, the FanDuel, huh?
I mean, I literally could see all of Division II doing that if the number were right.
So all of the traditions from all of these storied universities, all of this history is we're gonna put that on the shelf because you're paying me a couple extra dollars. Yeah, all right, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. The highest bidder. I don't want to. So then, if this happens and that happens, take your pick. I don't want to hear nothing about. I don't want to hear no word. I don't want to hear nothing about integrity and scruples and morals. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that, because all of that go out the window. If you're selling yourself to the highest bidder, naming rights. That's what we're doing here. That's what it's all about. Naming rights.
I saw kind of a distasteful. I took it in the wrong way, at least. There was a company that did a commercial saying children are expensive now, and so when one was graduating, it was, so and so Tanning Co.
What's Tanning Co? I'm not familiar.
Well, no. They were using that company as the example. Like when they announced the child's name, they sold the naming rights of the child.
Oh, wow. Really? That's beyond distasteful. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you right there. So everybody got a price. That's what they're saying.
Basically. Dad stands up, tan as heck. I was like, I won't support it. But that maybe I'm old fashioned.
No, bro. I mean, really? It used to be a line that you didn't cross. I'm talking about for everybody. Networks, your everyday Joe, layman, factory work, it didn't matter. It was a line. Now this line is gone. It's a free fall. Everybody rushing the field now. Then tore the goalpost down. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, wait a minute. I may or may not.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. It used to be a line. It was an unwritten rule. Just some stuff whatever happened to principle, or is that a word? Just something to just talk about.
Conflict of interest.
It just
integrity.
It just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? It's all a matter of.
They supposedly teach it, right? At a lot of these schools.
Where? It teach it where?
Where?
What school?
But the same school will say, hey, we have a moral focus, and then ask for the student that's struggling's uniform back.
Yeah, that's like really ridiculous. Hey, and when that happened in that case, when you get uniform, our uniforms were paid for. So my uniform was mine.
Well, you certainly, you pay to participate, right?
No, I'm not. No, absolutely not. Whatever I spend my money for, whatever comes with that money is a uniform included. Right?
Apparently not.
Oh, man, you got me messed up.
That's why, to me, I said, it sounds like your athletic director didn't budget accordingly.
Yeah, no, that don't sound like it. He didn't. Matter of fact, I'm going through all his coffers. I want to see where's your. Yeah, let me open up your safe. Okay, because I guarantee he got some extra cash. You understand? I'm trying to. Hey, listen, the supervisors where I work at, they do the same thing. They get bonuses. Any amount of overtime that they don't use or they don't call out. So if they don't call overtime for that, and all of them will get done, that's certain monies that go in their pocket. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, imagine how much overtime they're not calling. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So whoever the AD is, he done mismanaged the funds. He done misappropriated some funds. I guarantee you that. Because if I got to get my uniform back, you telling me, bro, we on the we skin thin over here. That's what you're telling me. Or at least that's what you're trying to tell me. I'm not buying it, bro. No, because whatever monies you had to, as a parent, parents have to spend certain monies in order for their kids to participate in sports nowadays, right? Especially if you're not at a school like a league, some of these outside leagues and so on. I know it's monies. And you telling me I got to get a uniform back? Where? Who? What? How? Yeah, it's finna be some slow singing and flower bringing. I'm getting all y'all getting it one at a time. You, the AD, not me. See, we finna be scrapping up in here. Please, man, give me my uniform. Let's keep it to that. Yeah, that's some bull crap. But I'm saying, though, at the end of the day, I don't think letting college athletes gamble, not legally, that could get out of hand real quick. Real quick. We talking about 18, 19-year-old kids, bro. They not grown. Let me let y'all know, at 18, 19, your kids are not grown. They are old enough to make informed decisions. But how many of them going to make an informed decision that's going to say, nah, I better not. Nah, bro. You opening the door for college athletes to gamble? And that's somehow, I don't know, Neverland? It's all with Dr. Seuss-itis or something. I mean, no, that's, bro, how could that end up being a good thing? You got to tell me, because I don't see it. Well,
it depends what side of the aisle you're on. If I'm, VIP rep for one of those, entities sounds fantastic.
Okay. If I'm a VIP rep for one of those entities, it sounds fantastic. Yeah, okay. So in other words, if you're a lobbyist.
Yeah, if you have a fighting say,
Mm-hmm.
then certainly this would be lucrative, because you're talking. Remember, we're talking about historic NIL money, right? How many NBA athletes, unfortunately, have ran into financial struggle despite, what is considered a very large amount of funds, right? I saw Allen Iverson recently, at least on TV, and he hit the age of 50. So thankfully, there was a ton of money that was waiting for him once he eclipsed that age. But prior to, you didn't see him all iced out like that anymore because he had lost it all. He had openly acknowledged that, and that's okay. But I'm thrilled that they put some kind of safe hold placeholder in there for those individuals, just in case that does happen. Or even if it doesn't, it would still be like,
But mind you, now there's some of them same folks that are applauding this whole ordeal idea are the same folks that would, bash Kawhi Leonard for still driving the Suburban that he had when in college.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Texas did just take the lead with 57 seconds to go, 13-10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yay. Yay. They are very unimaginative. I'm wondering if Kevin Stefanski is already over there. That's what his next stop is Texas. I'm just saying, bro, and I don't see how this could be a good thing. I'm all for, again, the athletes, college athletes getting paid, obviously off their name, image, and likeness and all that old type of stuff. But gambling, bro, I don't ever recall a case where gambling, it turned out for the better more often than not. I'm just saying. I mean, I saw a story the other day, a waitress, somebody, she got a tip, but the tip she got was a lottery ticket. Turned out the lottery ticket was worth $10 million. And then all of a sudden, the guy who gave her the ticket said that he's supposed to get some, her family member, man, all it just, bro, I'm just telling you, man, ain't nothing good coming from that, bro. I just ain't nothing good coming from that. I just don't see it, bro. And I still don't understand why all three got to have a say so in regards to the Division I being able to do it. I just don't understand that either.
Well, it's more of a placeholder.
Yeah, okay.
That way you guys know you could do it too.
Okay. So, all right. I'm just saying, bro. They're opening up.
Bro, I look, the ignorance of this is beyond compare. And I'm quite frankly, I've grown quite old of trying to bottle this up with just how stupid it really is.
Because where does it end?
Well, here's the thing. Look, the fact of the matter is today's high-profile college athlete is tomorrow's next-level pro, and at which point you can literally text my old college roommate, can you get me 5 grabs a day? I need it, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
He doesn't even have to read it. You know what I mean? Like, you could get left on red, and he goes and gets the 5 catches. Does he end up in trouble now because, Big Brother's watching? Oh, man, I don't know.
But how do you punish something that's legal?
Well, you can't.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, where does it end, bro? Shout out to Errol Singh. Tuning in to the P-Rogram. I don't know why the lights went out in Georgia. That's what it feels like right now. I have to call Ray Charles and get him on the phone. But in the meantime, I'm glad y'all can still see me. I hate that y'all can see the reflection in my glasses, what's on my screen, but bear with us. These things do unfortunately happen on occasion. Again, Double J, I don't see this as being a good thing. Give me one last score update. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get into our NFL Week 7 picks, baby. But I got some stuff I want to say about a certain few of them teams. Where's that finger at? There it is. Don't touch.
Kentucky is driving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so am I. To the store. Anyway, we're going to come back for a little bit more. My gosh.
It's Kay Cunningham, and you're watching The Shop Report.
Hey, this is Howard Johnson. You're watching The Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doc Gooden, and you're watching The Shop Report.
This is Herman Harvey, former NFL offensive lineman with the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, and you're listening to The Shop Report.
That's right. Legacy Adventure Park. Your paintball experience awaits. I'm trying to tell you, man. I wish I still had wheels, baby, because I would get involved. You understand me? And I'm telling you, we don't take L's when it comes to paintball, baby. That's right. Legacy Adventure Park, Lockport, Illinois. Tell them the BSJ sent you. We got a comment here right there. Mrs. Alva says, you have a ghost in your house, Jay. We are close to Halloween. Oh, please. I don't know. It ain't ghosts. I got bad wiring. How about that? Oh, my gosh. Hey, listen here, Sparty. Keep it over there. All right, over there. Yeah, anywho. Double J, let me get that graph, will you please? And one more round of one more round of scores if you got any.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a second here. Got the first one ready. And then quick score update. Kentucky is second and 10. First and 10 at the Texas 27.
Ooh.
With 14 seconds remaining.
Whoa. With 14 seconds remaining in the game?
Yes.
Wait. So, and where's Texas at? I mean, where's where they at now?
We just had Kentucky kick a field goal. There will be overtime.
Get out of Dodge, Willie Nelson. Unbelievable.
30-13 Alabama over Tennessee early fourth quarter.
Ooh, wee.
USC is driving, but they are currently losing 27-24. Actually, they just punted the ball away. Oh, no, there was a fumble. Notre Dame ball at the 50-yard line. Again, 27-24 in the fourth.
How much time left?
11-11.
Oh, okay. So it's still time. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, let me get that week 7 NFL Pick'ems, baby. Here we go. That's what we're getting ready to do now. We're getting ready to, and just let me remind you all, if you're out there and you make picks based on the picks that I'm making, please don't do that. I'm talking about for gambling purposes, because that's not what we do here. We just making picks. These are my picks just for fun. I will say this, though. If you are one of them folks that like to place wagers and such and so on and so forth on picks like these, please do so based on the actives or inactives that are playing in the game for both teams and not on anything I say. So here we go. Let's roll it. Who we got? Double J, handle the comments for me, please. I got the enlarge. Bam, there we at. Rams at the Jaguars. You understand me? Manager mode. That's what you at, manager mode here? Okay. What's the spread? Ooh.
Yeah, so again, this opened, let's see. The original was 3, so it's held steady. Remember, Puka Nacua has been ruled out for this game.
I know, but I don't think that matters. Kyron Lacey and them, he over there balling. I'm gonna take the Rams. Give me the Rams. I'm just not sure, but the Jaguars, one week they look like world beaters, and then the next week I'm not even sure. I'm taking the Bears regardless of the points. The Bears are on the roll. Hey, they look good. Go back. I want to say this about them. Ben Johnson, the Bears look like an offense. Do they not?
Yeah, I have to agree.
Ben Johnson and whatever he's doing, he looks better, Ben Johnson, as a head coach right now, his short tenure, than Stefanski has at any time doing his. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, I'm taking the Bears. Dolphins at the Browns. What's the line in this one?
But remember now, wait a minute now. You see that here? The opening was 1.5. It increased.
Oh, man, please. Who cares? This game shouldn't even be on the schedule this week to be picked. Please.
Now that total continues to drop. Opening,
yeah, of course it do. Yeah,
the weather tomorrow is supposed to be frightful.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about the weather, man. It's football, bro. It's football. They
That's
folks
why
in
they're
Cleveland
playing with a dome now.
What?
Well, will be rather.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All them folks clamoring. Don't talk about the weather when you're trying for the Browns not to leave downtown Cleveland with an open-end stadium that ain't used but only 8 times a year. Don't get me started. Bro, please. I don't care what the weather is. What's the weather supposed to be? Rainy and windy? Well, That's okay. It's October.
And even colder and rainier.
Okay, it's Cleveland. So, I mean, it ain't like it didn't happen last.
Song reference.
No, please, it ain't like it didn't happen last year. Man, stop it. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Anyway, I got to make a pick. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can take that box. Take that box down, please. I don't even want to see it. Hold on. Let me do any mini mini mo.
No, this isn't real life.
You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin. That's what I'm finna do. Let me flip a coin. I'm gonna just, and for this case, I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use a penny. They don't make them no more. I still got a few. Oh wait, what did I say? Okay, if it's heads, it's brown. I'm going with the Browns. If it's tails, I'm going with the Dolphins. All right, here we go. Coin flip. Oh, wait a minute, that didn't work right. You see the coin, don't you? Coin.
Mm-hmm.
It's tails. I got to go with the Dolphins. Yeah. Oh boy. Raiders at the Chiefs. Hey, what I tell you? I told you. What I tell you? Yeah, Patty Ice got his weapons back.
What's that? The referees?
Yeah, either way it go. Well, I mean that what now that wait. That is rather interesting. The Chiefs didn't get penalized not one time in that game. Not one time.
Nope.
And the Lions got penalized how many times? 57,000 million hundred.
Well, enough to suggest that Tim Donaghy was potentially reffing the game.
Well, I mean, you know, where's Arnold Rothstein when you need him? Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs though. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, Gino, he won't be the quarterback there next year. I guarantee that. Eagles at the Vikings. What's the line?
Here we go. 2.5. Stayed steady. Are you how do you feel about the
About the what? About the what?
The state of the offense with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with the Eagles, man. Super Bowl team, man. Listen, that's man. The talking heads get on there, bro. They got to have something to talk about, bro. Not everything is worthy of your time, is what I keep trying to tell people. Come on, bro. Listen, in the last 4 years, the Eagles have been in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl how many times?
Quite a few.
Okay, so all of a sudden, the wheels didn't fell off. What has now? They do need to maybe do something about their edge rushers and so on and so forth, or whatever it is. But bro, I'm not worried about the Eagles, bro. I'm not worried about the Eagles at all. What I'm concerned for is the Vikings, though, and J.J. McCarthy. I don't think J.J. McCarthy is the answer at quarterback for the Vikings. But McConnell has been shown that he is kind of like the quarterback whisperer. So we'll see. But I don't see.
Well,
enough.
Remember, it's Wentz right now.
Yeah, but I thought McCarthy was cleared to play.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, I'm taking the Eagles. I'm just saying. Give me the Eagles. Panthers at the Jets. Man, boy, bro, Justin Fields is not the answer. He's not the answer,
really
bro.
His fault?
No, I'm not. No. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm saying he's not the answer.
He's great for fantasy, though.
Yeah, of course, because he runs and do all of that type of stuff. But I'm talking about when I put the tape in to Justin Fields and he dropped back, for whatever reason, man, his reads are. I was like almost a delayed reaction in the time when he pick up where he's supposed to go with the ball. It's just tough to explain. Listen, again, I'm asking when teams evaluate quarterbacks prior to drafting them, if you know you're going to draft a quarterback, you have to have a list of attributes or whatever, or criteria, whatever. I want to know when these teams are evaluating these quarterbacks, is who has on their list, does he throw receivers open and how often, and what's the percentages of him doing it more often than not? Did I say that twice at the same time? Maybe I did. But you get what I'm saying? No, maybe. I don't know. Because I just don't see it from him. I don't see it. Now, yeah, I don't know, man. What's the line? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, over under 44.5?
No, it opened that way, but it's currently 41.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Now remember, Rico Dowdle's been on a tear for the last 2 weeks.
That's
right?
that's why I'm hesitationizing right now about and overanalyzing the whole situation. Because woo, Dowdell,
The Panthers' O line is 27th in pass block, and the Jets' pass rush is top 10 in blitz rate.
But here's the thing. If they use Dowdell out in the passing game, or give, you know what I'm saying, balance his rush attempts with his pass attempt, not attempt, you know what I'm saying, like his catches or whatever it is, man, he could still hurt him, man. But it's in New York. It's time for the Jets to get off the schneid, man. I'm taking the Jets just because. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers win by at least 10 in New York. I wouldn't be. But yeah, give me the Jets. All right, up next, the Patriots at the Titans. Hey, man, don't look now. Oh, you didn't even have to show me the spread on this one.
Well,
you didn't. I mean, really.
Well, Tennessee fired their coach.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just exactly. I'm just saying. I'm taking the Patriots. I mean, Drake Mays. Hey, Mike Vrabel. The Browns let Mike Vrabel get out the building. Oh, Kyle Shanahan, let him get out the building. Bill Callahan, let him get out the building. Stump Mitchell, let him get out the building. But yet and still, this guy, yeah, 2-time coach of the year. Yeah, can't tell. Anyway, yeah, give me the Patriots, bro.
You know who wouldn't have?
Who wouldn't have what?
Let him get out of the building?
Who?
Tommy Callahan from Callahan Auto in Sandusky.
Oh, boy, here we go. All right, this guy here. Bumbling, stumbling. Yeah, give me the Patriots. Giants at the Broncos. Listen, the Broncos, what's his name? The linebacker for the Broncos, he coming back. I forgot that he didn't, bro. And the Giants blew one. They should be 3-3 for real. What's this? Yeah, but nah, hold up, don't pick nothing. Yeah, give me the analysis, the matchup analysis. Whoa, what happened there?
Mm-hmm.
The spread is 7.5, but the over under is 40.
Mm-hmm.
So what they got here? 27-20 or something? What am I looking at?
Well, I'm giving you passing and rushing efficiency, so just to help kind of give you some guidance if you'd like. The Giants are over here on the bad side.
Yeah, I see.
You don't noted.
Oh yeah, you didn't have right. Anytime I always look for the orange helmet first. Wherever the orange helmet is at, that's my starting point. Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Now give me the Broncos. Yeah, they tough at home. That defense is tough. That defense is way tough. Colts at the Chargers. Hey, this is not so.
Yeah,
easy.
the Chargers just activated two of the Khalil Mack and another one of their defensive studs.
Oh, Khalil Mack is back.
Mm-hmm. Return of the Mack.
You ain't lying. Craig Mack. That's what this game gonna look like. His
flavor
face.
In the air.
Yeah, this game gonna look just like his face. I'm just saying. Forgive me. I'm just saying. Ooh, what's the spread? Darn it. That's why this game is worth 8 points. Yeah, I'll kind of figure that. Dag nabbit. Oh man, give me the Chargers. Only because they're at home. Packers at the Cardinals. The Kyler Murray Yeah, he need to go marry something else. The Kyler Murray experiment is over. What's the line in his Packers Cardinals? It's probably 7-2. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Give me the Packers, bro, all day, every day. Poor Marvin Harrison, he over there wasting away. And we're not, yeah, don't even get me started. Commanders at the Cowboys. Hey, whoa. Deebo Samuel's out?
Correct.
Dang, nabbit. And Scary Terry?
I believe so on him. I'm not certain on him.
Oh man, that ain't this Cowboys defense. Where's the Cowboys defense ranked? 40th out of 32 teams. Terrible. Oh,
The defensive rank of the Cowboys, you said?
I was being facetious.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean? Or cynical, take your pick, because they that bad. But who else does Jaden Daniels have over there? Eckler is gone for the season.
Yeah, Zach Ertz, Christian McCaffrey's brother.
He ain't bad either.
No, not at all. I actually think he was underutilized in the last week's game.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Commanders, man, but that's a division game too. It's gonna be ugly. These two got a history, bro. I'm talking about all the way back to Randy White and Joe Jacoby and Russ Grimm and all them type of dudes, man. This Ed Too Tall Jones and all of that. You know, this is the NFC East for real right here. This matchup. So you really can't even really look at records when these two when they get together. And I'm not even talking about the Eagles and the Commanders or the Eagles and the Cowboys. I'm talking about the Commanders and the Cowboys. It's bad blood when any of them get together, but it's even more so when these two get together. But I'm taking the Commanders. I'm gonna jump out the plane at 48,000 feet, baby, with no parachute. Give me the Commanders. Then Falcons at the 49ers. Hey, man, Bijan Robinson is MVP, bro.
It's sure trending that way.
Oh my goodness. And I like Baker, but Bijan Robinson, man. Boy, you talking about some great poop on? Oh my gosh, he will poop on your defense. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, when you watch him, look at his footwork right before and in the hole. Oh my goodness. And on top of that, he a load. Ain't no arm tackling bringing him to the ground, bro. Right now, if you're a fantasy owner, knowing what you know about Bijan, and you got Derrick Henry over there, who'd you take? These are the only two left, and you get to pick one. Who you taking? Who you putting on your roster?
I'm taking Bijan.
And why is that? Because his name sounds like mustard? You know, I'm just trying to figure out. Just trying to figure out where we're going here. What's the line? Oh, man. It opened at -3. Now it's 1.5. Wee. I'm gonna take the Falcons, bro. I'm gonna take the Falcons. I think Bijan is the truth, baby. But oh man, oh man, do I really have to pick this one?
Mike Evans and Ibuka are both game time decisions.
Oh, Snappy Dude Jackson. Oh boy. Hey, did Branch get suspended for this game?
Yes.
What's the line? Huh?
I think a lot of people are banking on a lot of the receivers being banged up for Tampa.
Bruh, how you open at -4.5, but now it's nah. Oh man, this is a tough call, man. And I can't ask you. You're a Michigan guy. Dag nabbit. You're a Lions fan. Oh, man, I want to roll with Bake, man, on this one, man. But I think the Lions kind of salty the way that Chiefs game turned out. I'm going to go Lions. I'm going to go Lions on this one. Yeah, give me the Lions. Woo-wee. I don't want to see the score after the fact. I don't even want to see it because I'm telling you right now, it's going to hurt my heart. Texans at the Seahawks. This is a Monday night game. The other Monday night game. I don't even care what the spread is. I'm taking the Seahawks. The Seahawks are legit, bro. The Seahawks are legit. And then that Bengals Steelers game, bro. What's up with Aaron Rodgers telling his offensive lineman? The dude was just trying to celebrate, man. He jumped on him. He wasn't trying to hurt him. But Aaron know he little fragile, huh?
I guess so.
Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, man. Don't act like that, Tootsie boy. Hey, and then Joe Flacco, bro. I thought the Bengals, I stand correctable. I thought the Bengals offensive line was worse than the Browns. Ooh, who was I? Even behind that offensive line, Joe Flacco over there looking. I mean, he had more touchdown passes in this game against the Steelers than he had all season. And the last time he's here with the Browns. I'm guessing, but I think I ain't guessing. Am I guessing or no? Man, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. How does that not make Kevin Stefanski look even worse? You tell me, in your words. No words, huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not at all doggone surprised. Scroll down a little bit more, Double J. Hello, are we there? Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, never mind. For some reason, it won't let me. There's no way to pick the following week's Thursday game, is it?
No. Oh wait.
Yeah,
nope,
yep.
Not in there yet.
Yep, they won't let you do it. All right. Well, there it is. There y'all have my pick. Shout out to Jay, baby. And again, please don't make any picks, gambling or otherwise, based on something else, because y'all know I ain't wrapped too tight. Moonshine, baby. Aquafina purified. Well, Double J, there it is. Give me the last of the scores on the college football side, and we're going to get up out of here and let it ride, baby. That's what we finna do.
Absolutely. So here we go. The full scoreboard open. Texas and Kentucky are still in overtime. The Alabama's up 30-20 with 7 minutes remaining. Notre Dame is officially up 10 with the ball.
How much time left?
USC 30.
How much time left?
5 minutes.
Ooh, wee. And they up 3, you said?
10.
Yeah, that might be a wrap. Oh, Notre Dame making a comeback. Oh, imagine that. Okay.
Number 19, South Florida is beating Mr. Owl, Florida Atlantic 45-13.
Oh, boy, that ain't even nothing to mention. I'm telling you right
Auburn
now.
has marched back, is up 17-10 on Missouri with 6 minutes remaining.
Keep your eye out for Georgia Tech, Indiana. Who's the other squad? BYU.
Yep.
In the upcoming playoffs this year. I'm not saying they're gonna get there and make no noise, but I got a feeling that not with it being 12 teams, I got a feeling that they're gonna be there. I really do. But before we get out of here, one more reminder: when you and your buddies want to get together and have a little night out on the town, listen, family, friends, it don't matter, cousins, brothers, anybody, man, get a group of y'all and you do your 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Legacy Adventure Park where your next, paintball adventure awaits. That's right. I said Legacy, baby.
Private parties at Legacy Adventure Park. What all do you get? A personal guide to lead you through the day. A private shelter with your gear prepped for gameplay. Shuttles to and from 7 of the best fields in the state. Safe zones to watch the gameplay risk-free. And all the food, drinks, and gear to keep you in the game. Book your private party today at Legacy Adventure Park.
That's right, baby. Zombie Army Productions. And on that note, I leave you with this quote. He who adopts greed as a habit devalues himself. He who discloses his hardship agrees to humiliation. And he who allows his tongue to overpower his soul debases his soul. Let me read that again. He who adopts greed as a habit devalues himself. He who discloses his hardship agrees to humiliation. And he who allows his tongue to overpower his soul does indeed debase his soul. It's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out at 9:30 on the PM side. That's right. Or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course, YouTube. And make sure, please, when you're over at the tube, you hit that subscribe button. We'd be much obliged. If that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my dudes, B Rich, Double J, D Gully, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop J. You've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla! Hey, no out.